Who will be the one to contain this invasion? The sudden appearance and rampant growth of a paradox has turned the Bresha ruins into a crawling nest of monsters. Even the army, unable to contain the endless waves of creatures, has been forced to withdraw. In a last desperate measure, the government has offered a huge sum of money to the person who resolves the paradox. Many have tried, and many have failed. But still, the ruins overflow with reckless battle.
You guys have got to be rookies. Do you even have any experience? For amateurs like yourselves to be coming out here, you either have to be morons or idiots that are looking to hit pay dirt. So, which is it? You don't look like you understand what's going on, so let me explain it to you. Because of some paradox thingamajig that occurred 80-some years ago, the monsters here are multiplying like no one's ever seen. The government gave up trying to fix the problem themselves a while ago. Now they're just throwing buckets of deal with bounty hunters to deal with the problem instead. You can't find any other jobs out there where you can make this much dough. Thanks to the government, everyone here's got cash to spare. If you're looking for some extra pocket money, this is the best bet.
Oh, hello. More bounty hunters, I see. You two are much too young to be in a place like this. What a sad world this has become. I'm working on the development of a new weapon. The materials I need can be found where the paradox effect is the strongest, somewhere inside the ruins. If you see anything of the sort, I'd appreciate it if you brought it back to me. Of course, you'll be compensated for your efforts. All right, the objects you're looking for are likely lost within the space-time rift. I know they won't be easy to find, so make sure to check every hidden corner, every crevice.
There's a whole bunch of them today.
Come on, Mom.
So that's where. That's pretty amazing.
Got everything I need. Now I can build a weapon that will destroy even the strongest of monsters. You want to know what I'm going to do with a weapon like that? I'm going to sell it to the government for a serious profit. Here's what I promised you. Thanks again for your hard work.
Would you be interested in a small job? It's nothing very exciting. I just need you to find someone. My assistant left a while ago, and I haven't seen him since. Can you find him and give him a message for me, if possible? Tell him I need the monster analysis report, ASAP. Spectacular. I knew I could count on you.
All the monsters can go to hell!
everyone!
Come on, Mog.
What's going on? What am I doing here? I'm missing... What? You want the monster analysis report? Oh, my boss must have sent you after me. Here's the report. Take it. I'm glad you came along. The paradox was about to erase not just my memory, but my entire existence.
Thank you for your hard work. This data should prove to be invaluable in resolving the paradox. The reason this data is so important is because, well, I won't bother you with the technical details. Here's the reward I promised you. It's all there, you have my word.
Are you sure this is the way to solve the paradox?
It's important to investigate all aspects of the case, Kupo. One step at a time, Kupo. One step at a time.
Mog, that's not very convincing coming from you. When's the last time you took a step anywhere?
Warriors path.
Currently studying the sociobiology of monsters. By learning how these monsters react to human aggression, the military will be able to formulate more advanced battle strategies. I have my eye on one of the mercenaries in the area as a test subject. He's brash, abrasive, and violent, and he's always ready to fight any monster he encounters. I wonder how differently the monsters would react to him if he became calm, relaxed, and genial. I'd love to get my hands on such data.
Come on, Mog.
Go back to where you came from unless you want a good ass kicking. You think you can bring up my nice side? Maybe when hell freezes over. Why don't you curl up and die? There's a bunch of monsters in the area, so be careful. Not like it matters to me if you die. Are you lovers here for a picnic in this freaking hellhole? I like you too. What did you say your names were? It seems like a great day to get some work done. My weapon knows I'm in a good mood too.
I analyzed the recorded data from the mercenaries' encounters with various monsters. there doesn't seem to have been any kind of significant change. Continued research of this topic may be useless. Perhaps it's time to scrap the idea and move on to the next.
I wish I could help you out.
It is vital to retrieve months, if not years' worth of data in order to completely resolve the paradox. We can't waste our time on the phenomena occurring right in front of us. That's why I've placed a monitoring device on the epitaph. At a glance, it merely looks like an offering or gift of some sort. However, it can measure even the slightest effect the paradox has on an object. Centuries from now, someone will be able to access the data in this device and figure out a way to resolve the paradox. I wish I could be there to witness this event, but unfortunately I'll be long gone. Are you saying you're going to travel to the future to bring me back the data I need? I won't hold my breath.
Think you can ride in this rodeo? Are we in hell? I don't know till the doors are rolled. If you think you're gonna hide this...
Is this my monitoring device? I can't believe my eyes. It looks as though it easily contains several centuries worth of data. Was it some kind of paradox effect that brought this back from the future? Now, let's see here. Yes, it appears that the cause of the distortions came from a specific location. If my calculations are correct, then the cause of the paradox should be the control unit of the giant Atlas. If I report this to the government, they should have enough data to support a change in strategy. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you both so much.
The paradox is occurring because of that one control unit. How did it get powered up again? Someone messing with it?
Maybe someone turned it on by mistake. Let's check the ruins to see if we can get to the bottom of this. I appreciate your help.
Castle up with the greens and let him go. Stand back, stand clear as he puts on the show. Don't you get fierce and see from him. I can't tell yet, I don't even want to know. I just want to be a trailblazer. Kick the dirt like a hand racer. Easy crap. Take the reins, but don't be slow. It's time to feel the force of the Chocobo. So you think you can ride this Chocobo? Guys, go watch him and I put him on the Chocobo. Settle up if you think you can ride.
I've been dispatched by the government. They received a report that the paradox was caused by some control unit. I've come to investigate. However, the unit's locked and inaccessible. 2 passwords are required to unlock the device. An Academy official was in charge of one of them, but he passed away some time ago. As for the other password, I have no clue who would know. I'm pretty much at a dead end. You're saying you want to help me? The man who knew one of the passwords passed away a little while ago. He was assigned to the Padra ruins and the Yashas Massif.
This is interesting. If we get our hands on the password of the control unit, we might be able to solve the disturbance within the ruins fairly quickly. It's unfortunate. Mr. Thorne was the only one who knew the password. And now he's disappeared inside the Paradox. I don't know if he's dead, but I doubt we'll ever see him again.
Who am I? Where am I? Why can't I remember anything? If only I could remember my name. Yes, that's it. My name is Thorne. I remember everything. I was investigating the ruins with my colleagues, and suddenly I felt someone push me into the Paradox, and somehow it absorbed me. I see. She told you my name, did she? I'm relieved to hear that they're still working as hard as ever, even after I'm gone. It's good to know I taught them well. I think I understand the situation. So you're trying to find the password for the control unit in order to resolve the Paradox in the ruins, is that it? Well, I'm as good as dead, so the key to solving the Paradox is no help to me. Here, take it. I've written down the password. Maybe you can save everyone.
Thanks to my amazing leadership, we finally found the first password, Kupo. If we find the other one, we'll be well on our way to solving the case, Kupo. And when we do, the government will give us oodles of gil and I can buy whatever my little heart desires, Kupo.
Do I need to get my hearing checked? Or did he really say that he was pushed into the Paradox?
Does that mean someone tried to kill him?
We should be careful. Come on. We need to go find that other password. I think there might be clues in the ruins of the future.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's go find them.
Time to collect more funds. I'll shoot all of you for a haul.
The whole place is talking about you guys. From what I hear, you're pretty good for a couple of newcomers. Talk to me. I can be convinced into letting you handle the device. All right. You seem to have at least some knowledge of it. It's not publicly known that it requires passwords to unlock. Okie dokie. Go ahead and take a look if you want.
The password is up ahead, Kupo.
It's hidden in the labyrinth?
That makes sense to me. That explains why we couldn't seem to find it anywhere.
We finally got our hands on the second password, Kupo. Now all that's left for us to do is return and resolve the Paradox, Kupo. I'm going to be swimming in gil, Kupo. But it looks like Noel and Sarah have something on their minds, Kupo. I wonder what's happening. Kubo.
I saw you guys just disappear into thin air. How did you do that? Where did you go?
You've obtained both of the passwords? Well, let's try them out and see if they're the real deal. The good news is the passwords were correct, but now we're faced with a new mystery. This paradox. It seems it was created by people. In 20 AF, someone tampered with the control unit, which looks to be the cause of this entire situation. The culprit was responsible for the monster population increase, and for taking out those who knew the passwords. I believe that a group that opposed the Academy's ideals used the paradox for their own gain. They tried to destroy the institution once and for all. To this day, we're still in the dark as to who was behind this operation and why. You two were a great help in solving this tough situation. As a government representative, I'd like to offer you some compensation for your trouble. What is that thing? Please, go and find out what it is. If it turns out to be a dangerous monster, make sure to destroy it on the spot.
I thought the paradox had been dealt with. So what's this big ugly guy doing here?
He was hiding in the void beyond, Kubo. When the portal was closed, he was trapped in this world, and now there's no way back home, Kubo.
If we don't defeat this monster, then who knows what'll happen to Cocoon? Come on, Noel. Mog, you too! I can't believe a man-made machine could bring forth such a terrible monster. And the paradox, too. That was caused by humans as well, wasn't it?
Monsters don't kill people. People kill people. Does that sound about right?
Truer words were never spoken, Kubo. People are much more scary than monsters, Kubo. We risked our lives to solve the case, Kubo. And how does the government pay us? Not with gil, but bits and bobs and household goods, Kubo. No one needs 10 years' worth of toilet paper, Kubo. No one! I had no choice but to decline their offer. The government is evil, Kubo. Humans are evil, Kubo.
Data from the Bresha ruins? Excellent, thank you. I'm not familiar with this area. I'll cross-reference with our other files. I sure hope we can restore all our topographic. It is clear as day.